Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about the Sephora Vib sale. Again, I just filmed my wish list video, but I wanted to film a recommendations video. And before I get into it, let me just say, I know there's always so much hype surrounding the Vib sale, and don't get me wrong, it's nice to be able to get a discount on high-end products, but I know a lot of you guys are on like a low buy or a no buy, and if that is you, don't feel like you have to fall into the hype. It's totally fine to be content with what you have and use what you have or purchase, one or two products rather than a cart full of products. But of course, do what works for you. I just wanted to throw that out there in case you're feeling a little bit of pressure. But in today's video, I wanted to share 10 different high-end products that I think are worth your money. Whether you want to purchase them during the sale or you want to purchase them later on, these are products that I would pay full price for. So the fact that you can get a discount on them during the sale is just a plus. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will put all of the information about the sale in the description box below, along with a link to my wish list video and my other Sephora recommendation videos. But let's jump into it, and I'll start with palettes. So the first palette that I want to mention is the Dominique Cosmetics Berries and Cream palette. This one retails for $44, and I tried it for the first time in January, and I had always heard so many good things about it, so I decided to grab it. It's a really, really nice option if you want something different than your typical warm-toned neutral palette. You can create a mainly berry look, and then you can also do something with like the gold or the browns, and I just enjoy the formula. The matte shadows are very, very blendable. They're so easy to work with, and the metallic shadows are just soft and buttery. I love reaching for it. It's a really, really great option if you're looking to add a new palette to your collection and you do love berry tones. So if you are not into berry tone shadows and you tend to reach for neutrals, I have to recommend the Anastasia Sultry. Honestly, I love all of the Anastasia palettes that I've tried, and I think they're all very interesting in their own way, so you really could choose any one of them and be completely happy, but this is the one that I reach for the most because it is full of beautiful neutral shadows. Of course, the matte shadows blend really well, but the metallic shadows are what really stand out in this palette for me, just because when I apply them to the eye, they're so intense and vibrant, and they just catch the light perfectly. So no matter what type of look you're doing, it just looks so much more interesting when you reach for this palette. I mean, I wear this all the time, and I think it's so much fun because you can create so many different seamless looks, which I love. If you're in a hurry and you don't know what to do, just pick up this palette because chances are you'll be able to create something very easy, very seamless pretty quickly. If you are a neutral eyeshadow fan, this one is going to make a great addition to your collection. Okay, so one of you guys left a comment on my wish list video, and I had to include this in today's video. It's not something that I've personally tried, but it's something that I think a lot of you guys are going to want to take advantage of. So Romeo Gupta left a comment on my wish list video telling me about this. There is a Sephora Favorites Lashstash to go. It retails for $28, but it's a $59 value. So I'll put a picture of it on the screen for you guys. This is a limited edition mascara sampler. So it comes with 5 different deluxe mascaras, and then there's a voucher inside to go into a Sephora store and redeem it for a full-sized mascara, which is a great deal. I was considering purchasing the Hourglass Caution Extreme Lash Mascara, which retails for, I think, $29. So pretty much the cost of this kit, but you could actually get this kit and get 5 deluxe size samples and then take the voucher in and redeem it for the Hourglass mascara if you want, or for one of the other ones. So the other options are the Milk Makeup Kush, the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes 4-in-1 mascara, the Too Faced Better Than Sex, the Urban Decay Perversion, and then, like I said, the Hourglass mascara. Now, the only catch is that you can't redeem it online, and you can't redeem it at Sephora inside JCPenney stores, which is what I have near me, but I do go, to other cities that have Sephoras in them fairly regularly, so I could save it. All of those mascaras are cruelty-free, which is great. So again, thank you so much for telling me about that. I just wanted to pass that info along to you guys because that might be something worth considering during the sale or, at any time. I have 2 different lip products that I want to mention, and I'm very picky about which high-end lip products I choose to share as recommendations on my channel because there are so many good drugstore options, and honestly I go through lip products very slowly, so sometimes I have a hard time justifying the high-end price tag, but there are 2 that I totally think are worth the money. The first one is the Too Faced Natural Nudes lipstick collection. I do have every single one of these. They sent them to me in PR a long time ago. I was under no obligation to feature them on my channel, but I fell in love with the formula. I always list the makeup that I'm wearing in my videos in the description box, and if you open up the description box, 9 times out of 10, I'm wearing one of these. They're just my go-to lipsticks. I love that there are so many different versions of a nude lipstick. So honestly, no matter what your skin tone is, there's going to be one that works well for you. Now, if you love bright red lips or you wear purples or blues or like super colorful shades, this isn't going to be the lipstick line for you because it is a little bit more of like a natural lipstick line. The actual formula is pretty pigmented and it's very creamy, very comfortable. They stay in place well, and I love them. I think they're so great and they're totally worth the price tag, but if you can get that discount, it makes the price a little bit more justifiable. Now, if you are a lip gloss fan, I have to mention the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs. This is my favorite lip gloss formula. I do have all 3 shades, so I will swatch all 3 of them for you, but the shade Diamond Milk, which is like the clear shade, isn't really one that I would personally recommend. I keep it because I did spend the money on it and I like the formula so much, but the 2 that I think are really worth the money are the shades that have like a hint of color to them. The formula is so smooth and so glossy. It gives your lips the most beautiful glass-like effect, but in more of a natural way. Because these only have a hint of color to them, they honestly just look so naturally beautiful on the lips, but give you that intense shine, and they're not sticky, they're not uncomfortable to wear at all. I can wear them all day and be completely happy. Now, they don't last on the lips all day, you definitely have to reapply them, but they're easy to reapply because they're not overly pigmented. Now, I wish they all came in a mini version because it takes me so long to go through a lip gloss or just a lip product in general. I wear this all the time, at least a few times a week, and I've had this mini for quite a while and it's lasted me a long time. Now, if you think you'll wear it every single day and you don't switch up your lip products too much, it might be worth grabbing the full-size product, but there's actually a little mini duo that comes with the lip gloss and then also a mini highlighter. That retails for $23, so if you were wanting to try the lip gloss and the highlighter, this might be the way to go. This is just a very, very beautiful gold, and after trying this one, I've had this one for quite a while, I'm definitely curious to try out more of the Fenty highlighters. I can't decide which duo to go with next, but I think that is something that I'll end up purchasing during the sale. But I love this color. I think it would be flattering on you if you have a light skin tone or a dark skin tone. The other cheek product that I want to recommend to you guys is actually a palette, and it is a little bit of a new release, but it's something that I've been using for almost 2 months at this point. It is the Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow palette. So I know I've talked about this a lot on my channel at this point in like the past 2 months, but I wanted to mention it in today's video as well because it is a little bit more of a pricey palette. It retails for $55. I do think it's worth the $55 price tag, but if you're saving money, it does make it a little bit more justifiable. It comes with 2 cream cheek products, 2 powder products, and I get use out of every single shade in here. Now, the only one that I don't love as much as I wanted to is the powder highlighter, but I actually just wear it as an eyeshadow, so it works out for me. This palette just looks so beautiful on the skin. You can do so much with it. You can layer the shades together, you can wear them alone. Everything is very blendable, very easy to work with, and I'm just impressed by the formula. If you are looking to refresh your blush and highlight collection for spring and you've been eyeing the palette, I do think it's worth the money, and of course it's nice to be able to save some money on it during the sale. There is one more new product that I wanted to share with you guys. It is the Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. This one retails for $36. So the texture of this product is a little bit thicker, but it's a good thickness. It feels like a really nice moisturizer when you apply it to the skin. So if you struggle with texture or breakouts or acne scarring or fine lines or wrinkles, and your foundation just doesn't go on very smoothly or very evenly, this is going to be a really great base for you because it creates a nice barrier between your skin and your foundation, so your foundation just goes on so smoothly and it sits so nicely on the skin. I will say that it has like brightening claims, and I don't notice that it really brings significant brightening aspects to my makeup or skincare routine. I think it does have a little bit of a yellow hint to it, so when I first apply it to my skin, because my skin tends to be very red, it really just kind of neutralizes it very, very subtly. So it is a nice touch, but it's not anything that's going to be so significant. I would not buy it based on that claim. I would more so purchase it if you are looking for a very smooth primer that feels more like a moisturizer than like a silicone, typical traditional face primer. I was trying to decide if I wanted to mention a powder or a foundation, but Again, I feel like those are so very personal. So whether you have dry skin or oily skin or combo skin, it's hard to recommend one product that works for all skin types. So I thought instead I would go with a concealer that I really do think is a great option no matter what you're looking for in a concealer formula. And especially because there have been so many new concealer releases over the past few months that I just wanted to mention my tried and true. I discovered this last August and I have not found one that I like better. This is my favorite and it's the one that I reach for the majority of the time. It is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This one retails for $29, but you get a significant amount of product. You get 0.5 fluid ounces, which is actually a steal compared to a lot of the other concealers on the market, especially high-end concealers. I've switched back and forth between these two shades since August, but I'm not anywhere close to finishing them up. So I think if I had even used the same shade consistently, I would still be on the same bottle. And again, I wear this most days when I wear concealer. So I wear the shade Snow when I want like a super bright effect under the eyes, and I wear the shade Almond when I either have a tan or, you know, my foundation's a little bit darker. I do mix them together on occasion. I think the shade range could use a little bit of work. I think they recently expanded it, but I haven't really looked into that. This is a full coverage concealer, but it's not overly matte, it's not overly drying, it's also not overly hydrating. It falls somewhere in the middle, so it stays in place really well on oily skin. Like under my eyes and around my nose tends to get pretty oily, but when I wear this concealer, it doesn't break down by the end of the day. And during the winter time, when I do wear this, it doesn't enhance dryness, it's not uncomfortable, it's just like the perfect full coverage satin concealer, and I really do enjoy it. There's one last product I wanted to mention. Again, I stayed away from skincare because, you know, there are so many different factors that go into a skincare product working for you, and there are hair products that I could mention, but one that I think would be great for you no matter what is the IGK Thirsty Girl Coconut Milk Leave-In Conditioner. This retails for $28. It's really interesting. I honestly would have never thought to try this myself. I did get it sent to me in PR a while ago. I've had it sitting in my bathroom cabinet and I used it off and on, but now that my hair is shorter, I can actually let it air dry. Before it was way too long and it took like the entire day to air dry. So what I actually do is spray this on after I kind of, you know, I get out of the shower, I let it air dry a little bit, but I'll spray this on, comb it out, and then it will air dry and then I can style it. So I have saved myself so much heat damage because I don't have to blow dry my hair. I do still straighten it, I do still curl it, but this product actually tames the frizziness. I have very, very frizzy hair, or I did. I think cutting it has helped a lot because the ends were really dead, but you know, I struggle with frizziness from like root to end, and this has really cut down on the frizziness. It's a really good detangler. My hair just feels so soft, so moisturized, and I don't know what they did to this product, but it is the best leave-in conditioner that I've ever used. Okay guys, that is the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I would love to hear from you. So if you have any product recommendations, whether they are like makeup, skincare, or hair care, please share them in the comment section below. Share like your #1 Sephora recommendation. If somebody was telling you, I'm going to Sephora, I can only buy one product, what would it be? I think that will be so interesting to read. So I would love to hear your comments, but I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you very soon with a new video. Bye.